Hi, my name is Darla Heath, and we're going to talk about Pythagorean Theorem. We're going to talk about Pythagorean Theorem now, and rule number 1 about Pythagorean Theorem is it must be a right triangle. That's the first rule. Now let's talk about this right triangle. We call this side leg A, this side leg B, and this side is called the hypotenuse, and it is C. Pythagorean Theorem's formula is A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Example 1. We have a right triangle. Leg A is 4, leg B is 3, and we're going to try to find C, which is x. So according to Pythagorean Theorem, formula is A squared plus B squared equals C squared. We're going to plug in the legs that we know. We know that A is 4, so we have 4 squared. And we know that B is 3 squared. And we're going to find C, x squared. And we're going to solve. 4 squared is 16 plus 3 squared, which is 9, equals x squared. 16 plus 9 is 25, equal to x squared. The square root of x squared, those cancel. And you have plus or minus the square root of 25. Now, we have x is equal to plus or minus 5. And since you can't have negative lengths, your answer is 5. So x is equal to 5. This triangle is known as a 3, 4, 5 triangle. Example 2. In a 25-inch television set, the length of the screen diagonal is 25 inches. If the screen's height is 15 inches, what is its width? So, we know that one of the legs is 15 inches, and we know that the hypotenuse is 25 inches. So, we have 15 squared plus x squared equals 25 squared. 15 squared is 225 plus x squared equals 625. Now, you're going to try to solve for x, so you're going to subtract 225 from both sides, and you get x squared is equal to 400, and the square root of x squared equal to the square root plus or minus 400, you get x is equal to plus or minus 20. But we know you can't have negative dimensions, so we know that x is equal to positive 20. So therefore, x is equal to 20. Example 3, leg A is 10, leg B is 10, and C is x. We're trying to find the hypotenuse. So setting up Pythagorean Theorem formula, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A is 10 squared plus B, which is 10 squared, equals x squared. 10 squared becomes 100 plus 10 squared is 100 equals x squared. 200 equal to x squared. Square root of x squared gets rid of the square, plus or minus the square root of 200. Now, if you don't have a calculator, you'd have to use a factor tree to find the square root of 200. So we have 200, so I'm going to do 20 and 10. Then I'm going to do 2 and 10, 5 and 2, 5 and 2, and I'm going to circle all my prime numbers. And since we're squaring, you're going to group them in twos. So we have 2 5s and 3 2s, but we're grouping in twos. So 5 times 2 is 10, and we have 2 left over, so that's the square root of 2. So x is equal to 10, the square root of 2.